Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Alright guys, so today I'm just going to be going over the settings function. So for Windows 8, you're going to swipe like this from the side to get this menu to pop up. Now this menu has search, which on search you can basically search all of your apps. You can search settings, you can search files, and you can search individual apps. So these are the type of things you can search for. You have share, let me go home first, which on share, you can share anything when you're on an app. So you're not on an app right now, so as soon as you'd be on an app, you can share something, whether it be if you're on Internet Explorer and you're sharing a website, whether you're on Bing and you're sharing a map, whether you're on Calendar and you're sharing an event. You know, these are all different things you can share right from the app. If you're viewing a photo, you can share it right then and there. So it makes it pretty easy that you can share anything wherever you are. So I have to hand it to them. That's actually one thing that I really do like about Windows 8. It's very simplistic. It makes every other operating system look hard, including iOS. I mean, if you have iOS, it looks hard compared to this. So just the fact that you always can share anything, anywhere, it makes it really nice. You have the start button where this is like your start menu. So as soon as you hit it, this will go back to your start. So that is what that will always do when you hit the start button. You have devices, which basically looks for all of the other devices on your network. So you can view them, share files, all that kind of stuff from the devices section. And now, of course, the settings menu. So the settings menu is pretty interesting, so I want to go through each of them. First of all, let's go through the bottom right here. So first you have your internet connection, which if you touch it, it'll actually take you to the internet connection, show you the different ones that are available. And you have this little back button right here at the top, so we're going to hit that. You also have the volume, which as soon as you touch it, it'll tell you if you want to go up or down. You have your screen brightness right here. You have your notifications, and you can turn on and off notifications from certain apps, if I'm not mistaken. Or you can hide them for a while, so if you want to hide them while you sleep, you can push hide for 8 hours, and that way you get no notifications. There is your power button, so that's how you're going to turn your device off, is right here. How to turn your device off? By just going to settings and then power. So that is how you turn your device off, and your keyboard, what language you have, and I guess you can also do handwriting. And then the bottom part is where you actually change, is the settings for settings, is where you change the PC settings. So that is everything in terms of this menu right here. Then from the basic settings, we have personalization. So you can personalize your lock screen by choosing a picture, and then also you can actually choose the apps that can be launched right from there. Very small selection starting off. It's actually the ones you already have plus weather. So hopefully we'll see what other apps can be put in there. In terms of status, you can either make it show you the calendar detail or the weather detail. So those are two different types. For your start screen, we have just basically different designs you can kind of put around here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So you have different designs you can kind of put, just depending on which one you like. I'll stick with that. And then your account picture, which that's an older picture of me. But yeah, and then you can take a picture right then and there, or you can browse to see another picture. And then you have users, so you can have multiple users just like you normally do in Windows. So you can switch to another local account, change your password here, create a picture password, which I'll go over in another video of what a picture password is, or create a PIN. So you have these different things, and you can have, after the display is off for a certain amount of time, that's when you have to enter the password. So you can have it enter in at 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 15. You have your notifications, which here is where I was talking about earlier, where you can turn different app notifications off. So if you do not want a notification every time the store has an update, you can turn that off, or your calendar, or any kind of notification you do not want. Search the same way. If you do not want to search certain apps, you do not have to. You can switch it off like this. And sharing. If you do not want to share during any of these apps, again, this is how simple it is just to not share. And general, we'll just go from app switching, so you can switch between your recent apps like I've shown you guys, like that. That brings up something else that I'll talk about in a second. And the touch keyboard, certain things you want it to have and not. Spelling correction, language, available storage. So this is pretty interesting. I obviously just recently got this, and I have 16.8 available worth of storage, which I have a 32 gig. So I'm going to check this really quick because I'm really curious about this. As far as I know, I didn't download anything but maybe like one photo to the storage device, and I have the 32 gig model. So what is taking up so much space? So the travel app alone takes up 100 megabytes. A lot of these are taking up a fair amount, but nothing is taking up too much. So it's not the apps, it has to be just the operating system alone. So this is very important. I have a 32 gig model, and I have 16.8 storage available. That's pretty interesting. I have half. Now I'm wondering, if I would have got a 16 gig model, how much would I have? Okay, that's pretty interesting, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty interested to see why that is, but also, these are the different ways to restart your computer, which I'll go over in another video as well. Privacy, very simplistic. Adding different devices that can share stuff. Your wireless connections, easy access. Personalization, how much you want to personalize your device. Home group, if you want to share between other PCs. And of course, Windows updates, which it might have some updates. Let's check for some updates, see if out of the box, if it has to do any updates, which typically Windows is known for needing to do updates right out of the box. Might not, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, so these are the basic settings for Windows 8 RT tablets. So if you have any other questions on just the basic settings, or how do you change something in the settings, feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer right away. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.